Okay, Coach, on a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open, and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
56.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Watch the slap. Watch the slap.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Well, now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Check. No. That's what I do. Shoot. Pass 85. Hey, tight down. There you go. Mike 59.
They'll run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Wide. Get wide. Check. Crunch. Alert. Under 10. 10.
Taylor. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Stay at home.
On 3rd down, it's Taylor. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll be out of bounds distance across the 25.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. Watch the back. X3. 218. Chop it. Kill. Check. Lucky. Let's go.
On first down, Swift. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Set up. 60 Pittsburgh. 49. Protein spill. On the ball. Check it back. Deep rip.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Ready? 18 game. Recon. 132 fighter. Deuce.
At the 46-yard line.
Whip. Watch the whip. Snap.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. He can run for it, and he will. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38.
He's coming. You draw Corker. He's coming. Double up. Let's go.
They'll set up to throw, and he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's go now. 60 or. What we got? Slam. Go.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Hey, Sam off. Tight dog. Hey, alert 3. Switch. Gone.
On third down, Swift. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Come on, set, 50, plant. 49. Watch the eye. Hey, orbit. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Dude.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Michael Gallup, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
59, Mike, 59, Mike.
On play action, Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Uchenna and Wosu got the sack there.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Charlie!
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
No, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position, a couple of first downs in order to give some room for their punter and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
Check. Check, hot route. Hot. Fine.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Pilot, 64, reach, 30 base. Bravo.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Let's go.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue. A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Got it.
50, Mike, 50.
General West. Hey, exit.
36.
Look at me. Zipper.
Alert 3.
6-6. Pull it high.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Andy Isabella was the intended target. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Go. They're not ready for this.
Now back to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, zoom. Hey, ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll look to throw. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now a play fake here on first down. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Let's go. 18, Gator.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers. Yep.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on first and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Second and 10. That one complete to Elliott. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hey! Mike 50! Let's set a tone.
They'll set up a throw. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Result of the play, 1st down and goal.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, Trace Stone, Travis. I got 11. Hey, lock it.
That ball complete to Isabella. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Not today. Sponge. No. 61. Matchbox lights. Hurry. Now. Mike 49. You don't want nothing.
Here's 2nd and 8. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Come on,
this has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Go.
49. Stay with your man.
49. Go.
He'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Michael Gallup in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Bills 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down and even.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Check 99. Shit.
2nd and 9. Allen is going to fire one deep over the middle. And when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off down near the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. Now a give right side. Taylor. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
96, Mike 96. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know. Hey, echo. 96 is coming. We got Mike 96. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
On 2nd and 15 now. Allen. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Mike 96. Coming to you, coming to you. Hey, tight. Hey, 96 is coming. We got Mike 96. I got it. Mike 96. Mike 96. Bring it.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Wide open receiver complete. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Ringo. General West, alert! Hey, Delta.
Allen now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. Here as he's taken down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now here's Ross. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready? 50, plant. Smooth.
Let's go, D.
Hey. Clear. Down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
30 base. Here we go. Chopper!
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
X3, 218, chopper. Check safety. 5. 49, come on. 49, come on. Yes. I'm coming after you. Get it.
Back to throw here. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Protein spill.
Back to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Alert flare. 22 jet bomber. 5.
Now Elliott. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans push further out in front.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
What do you want? Mike.
Allen fakes the give and keeps himself. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Mike is 59.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen is going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but now it'll be 3rd down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 22. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch the safety creep.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Stop. Middle. Mike's 59.
From the gun, it's Allen. His throw caught right around the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Allen going to throw. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
All day, defense, all day.
On first down, Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Go now. 91. Christian Travis. Hey, Orbit.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards. The Texans pick up the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
49 to Mike. Watch 49.
Big step.
Big step. Let's go.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Houston, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.